Alright, let's talk about this silly Moto Guzzi display. One of the consistent comments I've received since I've gotten my new Moto Guzzi V7 Sport is that it's a nice looking bike, but that display is just god-awful ugly. Well, I'm here to tell you, yeah, it is. It's god-awful ugly. And I love it. Here's why. Okay, I get that the display looks a little bit like Baby Yoda. It's got ears and shit. I get it. But you know what? Those ears serve a functional purpose. Look at when I put on the blinker. Look at, you can see that thing for a mile away. This display, objectively, is not modern. It's not a TFT, it's whatever this is. It's, you know, gray or whatever with black text, and that's all you get. You don't get a ton of information, but you get everything you need. You get speed. You get a gas gauge, at least on the V7 Sport. Maybe all the new ones do, I don't know. You got an odometer. It tells me my heated grips are on. It tells me my cruise control's ready to go. It tells me what gear I'm in, and it tells me my revs. What else do I need to know? Oh, it also gives you a giant mustache right in the middle. A giant mustache. Come on. You can't beat that. That's Italian artistry. A mustache. It's a bird? Listen, everything in the world today doesn't have to be ultra-modern. I don't need a million colors facing me when I'm riding down the road. I'm not saying I don't like it sometimes. I love the display on my Himalayan 450. It's round, it's got some color, and it does exactly the friggin' thing that it's supposed to do. Just like this display, even though this display is black and white, or pea green and white, or whatever the hell it is. You know, what have we become as a society that everything needs a giant computer screen on it? I saw a Tesla going down the road the other day, and it had a giant, huge freaking display in the middle of it. And that's fine. My car has a giant display, and it's fine. And, you know, looking at a map on it and everything is pretty cool. But I have to have some gauges in my car, man. I have to have something. This Tesla, it looked like it hadn't been finished yet. Like, they put the computer screen in and forgot to put the rest of the car in. I don't know. That just doesn't do it for me. I'm not saying I'm, like, old school. I kind of am to a certain extent, but I like all kinds of different displays, and I like all kinds of different dashboards in a car and all that. But it's got to have a dashboard, you know? Not just blank space where gauges could be, but they're not there just because it has to be super modern or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, back to this display. I know a lot of people hate this display, and I guess I can kind of understand why. If you've been conditioned to want the newest, flashiest thing when motorcycles come out, you look at this display and you're like, what the hell are they thinking, putting this antiquated thing on such a beautiful motorcycle? And it's off to the left. Why is it off to the left? That I don't know, but forget about that for now. The display itself, you might think, is old looking and ugly and not modern and whatever. But to me, I find it classic. I find it peaceful. It's not begging for my attention. It's not flashing all kinds of light. It's flashing now. Let me turn that off. That's driving me crazy. Okay. It's not flashing anything. It's not throwing up big giant red alerts saying I have, 100 more miles to go before my tank runs out or whatever. I don't know. All I'm saying is, it's this calm display. It's not fighting for your attention. It's just there, telling you what it wants to tell you, telling you what you need to know. And I, for one, I quite like it. Now, there is something to be said for analog dials, right? I had them on my T120, my Triumph T120, and they were gorgeous. And I bet a set of analog dials on this bike would be absolutely stunning. I know that they have them in some of the other models, not the Sport, but I don't know, the Special maybe? I'm not really sure. And from the pictures that I've seen, they really are outstandingly beautiful. But that doesn't mean that this isn't. You're shaking your head right now saying, Bug, that isn't beautiful. There's nothing beautiful about that. Fine, I get it. But hear me out. Look at it. Are you looking at it? Look at, I'm going to put on the blinker again. Look at, it's telling me that I have my blinker on, and I can see it. Have you seen the indicator on my Himalayan? You need a search and rescue team to find the fucking thing. This one, it's right there, and it's beautiful. It's functional. That's the thing. This is one of the most functional displays that I've had on a motorcycle. Outside of maybe the Himalayan, which is functional and beautiful and colorful and modern, this is functional and beautiful and not colorful and definitely not modern. But I like it. I'm the type of guy who would not buy a motorcycle purely based on the display, because you have to look at it all the time. It's there, it's in front of you, it's a huge part of the motorcycle, it's a huge part of the aesthetic of the motorcycle, and if motorcycle aesthetics are important to you, then the display obviously should be important to you as well. For me, the aesthetic of this display really matches the aesthetic of the motorcycle almost perfectly. Am I the only one in the entire universe that feels this way? Sometimes I think I am. I'm not sure I've ever seen a review of a Moto Guzzi that praises the display. I've seen reviews where people have crapped on the display. I've seen reviews where people don't mention the display at all. I've seen reviews where people make fun of the little mustache birdie thing in the middle. I get it. It's a mustache birdie. Whatever. Look at it. It's beautiful. I don't know. Maybe it's not beautiful, but I love it. What's my point? I don't remember. Oh, my point is, listen, let's not all go so far with modern technology that we can't appreciate something that is simple, elegant, and beautiful. Even if it's not flashing, even if it's not color, even if it's not, I don't know, from this century. Look at this thing. It's beautiful, just like the Moto Guzzi itself. Did you just watch an entire video where all I did was say that I like the display on my Moto Guzzi? I'm so sorry I did this to you. But check out this video over here, you might like it. I don't know. And, man, at the very least, don't unsubscribe, but, you know, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I do make better videos than this. I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, boy. I need a hobby.